today I want to show you guys how I dispute multiple late payments at the same time and get results. And I'm also going to show you guys actual dispute letters of how I do this, so stick around. Okay, so here's my motto for disputing multiple late payments at the same time. I like to isolate them, and what I mean by isolate them is this. Take, for example, this account. So this account has 6 late payments on it, right? Okay, so I'm not going to go in on one dispute letter and dispute all 6 of these late pays at the same time, even if I'm using Metro 2, which, by the way, works really good with late payments. I'm not going to do that because what happens is it looks suspicious, it feels suspicious, and it probably is suspicious if you're disputing all the stuff at the same time on the dispute letter. I mean, if I were someone getting it on the back end, I would say, come on, are you telling me you did none of these and they're consecutive missed payments? So what I like to do is this. Okay, guys, so here are the dispute letters. I'm going to show you 6 of them because remember there's 6 mispays and we're disputing all 6 of them at the same time. As you can see at the top of this letter, it's going out to a Equifax address because that's who we're disputing this with for this client. And as you see, as we go through all the letters, they're all are going to be different Equifax addresses. And also, in these dispute letters, they're only going to be 1 page because this is a first round and we don't need all that. Like, you guys know I'm not really big on having like 100 million dispute letters for one dispute. I personally don't think that it's necessary. So here's the letter. As you can see, we're using the Fair Credit Reporting Act law. Of course, we're always going to throw that in there. Actually, we have 2 violations that we've caught them on. So that's why you see the 2 FCRA sections there. We are isolating this dispute. I will say this. I'll read this part. I request that you investigate this matter within a 30-day period and correct this inaccuracy. And so we have some more verbiage here. We're not going to go through all that. We're just talking about the Fair Credit Reporting Act and what they are required to do. So, and as you can see in this grid that I've added to my letter, I added it just to be more descriptive in the letter so that they can better know exactly and pinpoint what I'm talking about when it comes to the Metro 2 coding that I'm mentioning in this dispute letter. So here's the Metro 2 field description. So under payment rating, the Metro 2 code for that is 2. And what they're accusing my client of is being 30 days late. So that is 1 to 29 days late. So the correct value, the Metro 2 code needs to be 0, which would mean that the account is current and okay. Okay, so this is the grid. Current account status, that code is 71. They're saying that the account is 30 to 59 days past due. The correct code would be 11 for current account. Again, under current account status, if that makes sense. So just so you know exactly what I'm referring to with the Metro 2 coding. So as you can see, this is a simple first time dispute letter. And so this is the second letter that's disputing the late payment, the 90-day late payment that they mentioned on the credit report that was in December 2023. So notice how I'm pinpointing exactly what the 90-day late was and like when it was. So that's really important as well, to be as descriptive as you possibly can. So that's why it says I am writing to dispute the inaccurate reporting of a 90-day late payment for December 2023 on my account. And then that's the account information. That's how simple and cut and dry it is. And so same thing here. All of your grids or the tables that you see that I have created here are pretty much going to be the same, but the verbiage in the actual dispute letters are different. So this way I'm never sending in the same exact dispute letter, on anything. And I'm really big on that. That really makes a difference. I think it gets better results. So these are pretty much the letters. This is the third letter where I'm disputing the 120-day late from January 2024 for the same account. And as you can see, the verbiage is different as well on this one. So now this late pay differed a little bit, so that's why this code is different. So really take notice when you're disputing using Metro 2 on your credit disputes, because any slight difference that they have made on the reporting of it could determine a different Metro 2 code for you to use. So it's not all going to be the same, even though we're disputing all late payments. So this is letter number 4, I believe. another 120-day late for February 2024. And this is a 5th letter and the last letter. So, and as you can see, this grid changed up a little bit because they reported that last 120-day late a little bit different from what they did with the other ones. So there you have it. And these dispute letters are going to go to all different addresses at the same time. So we're going to get all of our results back around the same time because we're sending the letters out at the same time. So generally, this is how I dispute multiple late payments at the same time and get results. Now, I'm not guaranteeing myself or my client that all 6 of these late pays are going to come off at the same time. But however, I guarantee you at least 4 of these late pays are going to come off from the first round. That's usually how it goes. And then we'll do a second round. Hopefully we won't have to do a third round. But anyways, I hope this video helped you. And if you have any other video ideas concerning anything about disputing credit, please make sure to leave your request in the comments or send me an email or a text message. Look in the description for the numbers and the ways that you can contact me. Also, if you need any assistance whatsoever creating dispute letters for yourself, I'm very much always happy to help you guys out. I offer a free 15-minute consultation to anyone who has just questions about anything that I create a video on. And also, we do have a service to where we will create your customized dispute letters for you that is very, very, very cost effective, and it's gotten some really good results. Actually, we give you the same thing that I would give you if you were my client as far as quality level of dispute letters. So anyways, until the next video, we will talk soon. Bye.